What's up, guys? So the other day I went to get drinks with a friend as things are slowly starting to open back up post-pandemic lockdown here in Miami Beach. And our server was really cool. She was in our age group and just really bubbly and conversational. Lives in the same neighborhood as me, and she was saying how it's not the easiest place here to make genuine friends. So I told my friend, like, I think I'm gonna give her my number. She seems really cool. And when you're tipsy, you feel a little bit, bolder and friendlier, I think. So I left her my number, and when she circled back, I said, hey, I want to give you my number. Since we're in the same neighborhood, you seem pretty cool, if you want to make a new friend, since I'm newish here as well. And I it's kind of sad that I felt the need to say this, but I think it comes from a place of like wanting women who I meet, who I really like, for them to feel at ease around me. I feel the need to say this. So I said, just so you know, there's no ulterior motive. I'm gay, so there's like no pressure with that. And as soon as I said that, she was like, oh, I kind of figured, like I assumed. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, I just got that vibe from you. I guess I haven't heard that in a while, maybe in a few years. It's something that I've heard many times before, but it's been a while since the last time I heard that. It always kind of, makes me pause, and it kind of triggers something, I think, from childhood for me, where I instantly feel very self-conscious and paranoid, like I'm being observed, my behavior and my mannerisms are being like assessed. And I've spoken with a friend before who's not gay, but who's black, about this. And she's always like, I don't get why you think it's a big deal. People look at me, meaning her, and make assumptions as soon as they meet me, as soon as they see me, because I'm black. So it's the same thing. We all categorize, we all make assumptions. It's just the way that it is. And I get what she means when she says that, but I think maybe there's something different about being gay, because they're making these assumptions based on behaviors. That's the difference. That's the caveat, right? And I think it just always brings me back to a childhood of being really paranoid that I would get, caught or exposed. And, I had this whole childhood, like so many other gay kids, of suppressing certain things and trying to act a certain way so you blend in, because I was painfully aware that I was not only gay, but that I was just different from other boys. I was never that masculine. So I guess it just kind of triggers this shameful thing of like, oh, I'm behaving in a way that's not standard like other boys, and I guess I forgot that I wasn't doing that. It's also really strange because I've also had people say to me, oh, I had no idea that you were gay, or you're actually more masculine than most of the gay guys that I know. Not that it matters, but it is kind of weird to have people say such opposite things to you, because then your self-image is like, I have no idea how I come off to people because I'm hearing such different things. But it just made me feel weird, and it shouldn't make me feel weird, right? I guess the fact that it does make me feel weird indicates that there must still be some kind of shame there, or something there that's not fully resolved. But yeah, it makes me feel strange when somebody tells me, oh yeah, I knew the second I met you that you were gay. Like there's something about it that feels tacky, or like, I don't know, like they're making assumptions, and we all make assumptions about people who we think might be gay, or I do it too, but I guess maybe I'm just not as vocal about it, and I'm very careful to make assumptions these days, because I've met extremely masculine gay men, and I've met straight men who I was convinced weren't straight, but they date women and they tell everybody they're straight and they seem comfortable in their sexuality. I think maybe it's also just an insecurity or fear that if people pick up on you being gay so early on, that must mean that there's people who treat you differently when they first meet you because of it, and you might be unaware of the fact that they are treating you a certain way because you're gay. What about you guys? When's the last time somebody has said something like this to you?